Okay, so we're in the sports hall here, and the work's been finished on the brand new netting. Just tell me the difference that it's made.
Yeah, it's a huge difference really. It's transformational in terms of cricket in the sports hall. We used to have just a two-lane facility, 3/4 in length, and we had a bowler's end netting as well at this side. It was quite a tired facility in terms of health and safety as well. It's something that we needed to update for the pupils at the school, and as you can see now, we've got a fantastic 4-lane bay facility at school. So we've got 2 bays and 2 bays on this side, and we've got a full-length bowler's end netting to provide better vision for the batters as well. So it's made a massive difference to the cricketers at the school.
And it's made participation's gone up because you can get more players netting.
Yeah, exactly. Certainly lower down the school, we have really good numbers at sort of year 7, year 8 level, and having the additional netting with the 2 extra bays has allowed more opportunities for the pupils to participate within the sessions, where before we used to have to try and limit numbers into sessions. And with the machines as well, so the bowler machine that we've got and the junior bowler as well, it allows us that flexibility to vary our practice and coaching styles within the sessions. So it's a lot better than what our facility was before.
How was it working with Christian and the team?
Yeah, it was brilliant, and in terms of coming in, and just before Christmas we were really hoping to hit the ground running in January, and Christian and his team worked incredibly hard to get the nets in place for January for our winter programme, and obviously things were taken out of our hands with school closure, but since the boys have come back on the 8th of March and the girls as well, we've really enjoyed being in the facility, and actually you can still smell the nets are that new. So it's a brilliant facility now, and we're really grateful for the work that Durant have done to turn the facility around so quickly.
So just touching on where we're at in the climate, you've obviously been working on lots of initiatives to keep everyone interested despite the challenges of not having the pupils in school.
Yeah, definitely. Certainly during the lockdown period, we've had to reinvent ourselves as such, but we did have that similar in the summer period. So in terms of lots of like YouTube videos and tutorials for the pupils to follow. We've had lots of webinars which have been fantastic. So we've had some brilliant guests on there, people like Kevin Sharp, Alan Richardson. We actually had for the girls one of our ex-pupils, Grace Potts, who's contracted to the Central Sparks, come in, and they were brilliant, just hearing from ex-professionals and gaining their insight. The pupils really enjoyed it. So yeah, I've had to reinvent ourselves, but it's great to be back actually into practice that we like doing best.
And what's the summer looking like? Where we're at right now, what's it looking like?
Keeping our fingers crossed at this stage. Obviously we have got a full summer programme ready to go if we are allowed to play, and the school approves our fixture programme. Difficult with bubbles, certainly at senior level, so we've got year 11s behind me this evening, and still uncertain exactly how that's going to work, but we are hopeful we are going to get some cricket, things like the MCC game, which is our traditional annual game, which is a big day for the school, are in the calendar. So keeping our fingers crossed, and hopefully things are going in the right direction.
Who are your best prospects here? Don't embarrass anyone, but who do you fancy? Who's a good player?
Yeah, so we've got a couple of really good players. Somebody called Tom Longworth, who would be in the first team once we're allowed to mix bubbles. He's in year 12, an opening batsman. He also plays at Port Hill, and he's a Staffordshire cricketer as well. And then in year 8, I think I'd have to mention a lovely leg spinner we've got called Arjun Anamalai. He's involved with the Staffordshire setup, but he's also involved with the Worcester EPP as well. So certainly a name to look out for there.
And you've got, I can see Jason Brown behind you. He brings with him a wealth of experience. What sort of impact has he had?
Yeah, he's been superb working alongside myself. Certainly couldn't run the sessions without him in terms of all the help and guidance, and actually allowing the players and the pupils to tap into that wealth of knowledge from his playing background. It's certainly invaluable. It's something that it adds a lot of value to the sessions that we deliver within school. So it's brilliant to have Jason on board.
Where do you think you can take school cricket here in the future? What's your sort of ambition?
I think one of our major sort of goals over the next few years really is we're trying to build up the girls' cricket. The boys' cricket is in a good place. Still difficult because this is my second year at the school. So I still haven't seen these guys playing a game, but the girls' cricket in particular, we're getting some really good numbers since we've returned. We've started a little bit earlier than we would normally. I think across the board, all schools in the UK, rounders seems to be sort of on the way out in terms of school sport, and girls' cricket is really on the rise. So that's something where that transition towards hardball for the girls is a sort of key strategic aim in the next couple of years.
And there seems to be a real buzz around the place. It feels like cricket, there's quite momentum here with cricket at Newcastle-Under-Lyme.
Yeah, hopefully. I think the pupils can see that we've not only have got the expertise with Jason, but with the facility upgrade as well for the winter programme. It's providing opportunities that didn't exist at the school before. We used to have to go off site for all of our cricket programme. So we used to go over to the cricket cave, and the time that we lost with the travel to get there and the setup, we've now got our facility. Pupils can come down on site, maximise our time, and obviously we get more quality out of the better facility. So yeah, it certainly feels like it's going in the right direction, and hopefully we get the summer to back up that with all the hard work they're putting in the winter.